That's
Oh,
when, okay.
uh, now why are we not next to each other? Ah, sorry. Why are we not next to each other? Why are they playing me? All right, we're back. We are back.
Here.
Yeah, I just can't see both of us at the same. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here, add right. Yeah, there we go. Woo. Okay. All right. Now we
Trying to
we
mess
got.
us up with mess.
They try to mess us up, man. They don't like women to succeed. They don't like women to, you know what I'm saying, flourish, man. You're just talking about it, man. So they don't want to see us succeed. They don't want to see us win. So okay, bet. All right. So you were saying that you went back to the Knicks. You had the presentation. I just wanted you to close that out, and then we're gonna close it
Yes.
out, man. I appreciate your time, man.
No worries. Happy to be here. So yes, went back to New York. About 25, 30 pounds lighter, and I was like, "Hey, thank you so much." Had pictures, a deck presentation. Thank you so much for the items. Look at these kids; they're so happy. They love the game of basketball, and then they offered me a job,
Wow,
and
I love
I
that.
know. I
I
remember
love it.
though. Me, I turned it down because I'm like, I'm in grad school. I
Oh,
don't.
you were
I
still in school.
still in school. I was wrapping up my recap, project, but I called back the next day. I'm instant. I'm like, actually, I was just kidding. I do need a job. I want a job. And so I accepted the position. I was working part time, just doing like community events, player programs and events, and then I transitioned full time to community relations. But yeah, that was my start. And I tell
Wow.
people like that path wasn't straight. It was just following like my heart, and it was a genuine connection I wanted to make with the Knicks. Like, thank you. It was literally just to say thank you. And so that turned into a tremendous opportunity that kind of jump started my career in the NBA.
Wow, I love that. Okay, so then, that was you started working with the Knicks in what, 2011, and you graduated from NYU in
In 2000,
2011.
I
So then
graduated 2012.
2012. So then, years how many years later did you start Village Athlete basically? And
So
just tell us
just
like how that came about.
so that experience was cemented in my heart. Like, just the joy in the kids' faces of playing. I mean, like I said, I think the stat is something crazy. Like 80% of kids in Africa don't have a safe place to play.
Mm.
Um, and that was constantly on my mind. But it wasn't until recently, having Jersey, who's now 4, but watching how much joy she gets playing sports. She's in soccer, she's in gymnastics. Her favorite activity is going to the park, and every time I see her playing, I'm like, there's still kids who don't have this access, and so she kind of motivated me to bring it back. I feel like life kind of just got in the way. I was, in New York. I came back to LA, just started working, and things got crazy. Um, but I brought it back. Just that her joy and play kind of sparked this idea, and so um, started Village Athlete as a nonprofit just maybe 5 months ago. So it hasn't been,
Wow.
um, but the goal is to make play accessible to kids all over the world.
Wow, I love that. Okay, so you just started it back going. Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
just recently. I mean, throughout the years, I did do a few projects, but they weren't really tied to a specific organization. I worked with the Donald Foyle, who played for the Warriors back in the days, and he has a foundation where he does basketball camps in the Caribbean. And so I worked with him. Uh, my brother's a pastor, and he does a lot of like work overseas. And so I went to Nigeria and ran a basketball camp there. So I've done all these little one-off projects, but Village Athlete is something a little more foundational and secured. But the goal is just to create safe spaces. That's it.
I
Yeah.
love it. And I see you have on the gear. So, how can people support? Can they get that fly hoodie or any t-shirts? And how can people support your mission? What's the best way that, people watching this could support you?
Yeah, please visit the website villageathlete.com.org. Check us out on Instagram. We're constantly posting our projects. Have 2 current projects going on right now. We're building a soccer field in Zambia and a boxing ring in northern Ghana. So it's cool to kind of go back. But I should say the way it works is we kind of partner with the village, and we have the kids draw their ideal play spaces. and the prompt is just so general. What does play look like to you? And then we turn those drawings into merch, hats, hoodies, socks, and all the proceeds go towards funding their court. And they decide what. And it's a multi-sport court because they decide what they want. And so we get the kids together and say, what kind of play spaces do you want? And that's what we build. So would love, shoot me an email, latoya@villageathlete.com. Yeah, let's get this going.
Yes, I love that. I love that. So y'all please check out, the website. Look at the gear, man. I gotta give me a hoodie. Y'all will see that
I'll
on a
send you one.
I got you, I got you. And I'm gonna say you something, boy, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, y'all will see that on the upcoming Brown Girls Go Live. I can't wait to rock mine. But please support, man. Y'all heard the story, man. That's an amazing story. I really, want you to go on and on about that story. And we're gonna have to have you back, in the future for a part two, man. Maybe you come to us live from Africa, from one of your courts. But yeah,
That would
man, I really love the work that you're doing. This is so important, not only for young women, young girls, internationally, but the young boys as well, just having that access to play. Like you said, you saw Jersey's eyes and as they lit up, as she plays. So it's just so important. So I'm so happy that you're doing that for us. Anything that you would tell your 16-year-old self?
Ooh, I would tell myself to stay rooted in purpose because you know things get hard, and if you don't have your purpose, you kind of get stuck. I think when you know what your purpose is, no matter how hard it gets, and it will get hard, you keep going. And so, yeah, that's
All
what I would say.
right. All right.
Thank
Awesome. Of course. Of course. Y'all follow, Latoya Jackson, man. And follow Village Athlete, man. Make sure that you check out the website. Make sure that y'all support, man. I love you, LT. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
you.
Wishing you
Abby,
all.
I love what you're doing, by the way. Support the
Thank
book.
you.
I have the book. I've read it.
Yeah, yes, yes. Latoya is always a big supporter, man. So I always appreciate that. Can't wait to see you in LA.
Likewise. Let me know when you're here. Thank
All
you so
right,
much. Love you.
bet. Love you too, man. Y'all check out Mia Hall TV for any more information. And I can't wait to see y'all next week. Peace.
Later. Have a good day.
You too.